Ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Hilton on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Jackson's pass complete to Taywan Taylor. A gain of 20.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Anderson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Jared Davis on the tackle.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, the tight end fails. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's George. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Makes the tackle.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Texans.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Danny Amendola on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. Johnson's got it complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Danny Amendola. Incomplete. Clinton Dix on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Texans offense heading out, and big changes in Houston this year. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins out, David Johnson in. And this is a team that won the AFC South, won a playoff game against Buffalo. I look for a while like they might win another.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Andre Johnson,
Touchdown,
61 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Greg Joseph on.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now Amendola.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
1st and 10. At their own.
Well, the Lions offense going back to work. And Detroit 3-12-1 last year. Of course, a lot of that due to Matthew Stafford missing the back half of the season. But this is now year 3 of the Matt Patricia era, and he's 9-22-1 so far. So the Patriot way does not seem to have caught on, at least to this point. What do you see for them in 2020?
Well, they've got to get the defense figured out first and foremost, because they were allowing 400 yards a game. 2nd worst in the NFL. They were the worst against the pass. And you and I both know it's a passing league. So they drafted Jeff Okuda out of Ohio State, the number 3 overall pick at corner. That will help them. Offensively, we know they can be really good. Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones outside. T.J. Hawkinson in his 2nd year at tight end. And now they've got to see if the rookie running back, DeAndre Swift, can really elevate the running game and help out quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Well, those guys and others hoping to stop that drought. They have not won a playoff game in 28 years.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. To return is Taylor.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
31-yard line.
And now out comes Houston.
You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the lock.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It is caught. Touchdown, Texans. T.Y. Hilton as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now Amendola.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, The Lions.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break, Stanford. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Lions, nothing.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Now Amendola. Muscles him off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Taylor now returning it. And now look at him go. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Houston. One of the more impressive punt returns you will...